This is a terrible idea." Tess made a desperate grab for the leather strap above her head as the carriage bounced along the rutted driveway. "The worst." "It was your idea," Daisy reminded her. "And it's not the worst. Remember the time Ellie disguised herself as a fishwife to catch that man who'd abducted his cousin? That was the worst." Ellie gave a theatrical shudder. "I still have nightmares about the smell." "Well, it's definitely second worst," Tess muttered. She tugged at the scandalously low-cut bodice of her gown, but her breasts still jiggled above the lace like two of Mrs. Ward's blancmanges. "I look like a harlot." "We all look like harlots," Daisy said happily. "That's the point. How else are we going to get into this disgraceful event? And how else are you going to persuade some handsome yet morally lax stranger to seduce you?" Tess groaned. "I said I wanted someone to kiss me, not seduce me. I can't risk doing anything that might leave me in an embarrassing situation." Daisy grinned. "There are plenty of wonderful things you can do that won't result in a child, I promise." Ever since Daisy had described in glowing detail her own first amorous encounter with Tom Harding, the cheeky stable hand who'd worked at Hollyfield, Tess had been burningly curious to discover physical pleasure for herself, but she was caught in a terrible dilemma. As a widow, everyone assumed she'd had a physical relationship with the Duke. If she took a lover from among the rakes of the ton, the secret of her virginity might be revealed. The resulting gossip would put her in a difficult position regarding the other wives and widows of London. They'd treated her as one of their own, included her in discussions no virgin should ever have heard. Tess would be labelled an impostor, a brazen, shameful hussy who'd bent society's rigid rules and pretended to be worldlier than she really was. Becoming a social pariah would not be beneficial for the work she did at King & Co.